I'm Adam Gordon, and I'm going to take a couple of minutes with you just now to show you the new release of Candidate.ID, which we've been working hard on rebuilding over the last 12 months. From my homepage, I of course click Login, and this takes me straight onto my dashboard where I get lots of great management information, which tells me how my campaigns are performing, how my pipelines are performing. You can create lots of different custom reports, and anything you want to see in real time, you can apply it to your dashboard. Let's take a look at my developer pipeline. I can see there's 834 candidates in here, 653 are cold, 167 are warm, 9 are ready to hire. So I've got instantly visibility on where my candidates are within the pipeline. Based on this pipeline, there's quite a lot of work to be done because I would have suggested we want 653 all in warm. Now, there's different segment options. I can have segments within each pipeline based on people's locations, skills, their interaction with your content, and various other criteria. I could click through from here and take a look at the candidates, or I could go straight to the candidate list. Now, from here, I can order the candidates according to last active. I can also order them according to their ID score. And based on those two things, recruiters are getting to shortlist 50% faster. I can then go into the candidate's profile. I can see this person was active very recently, is marked as ready to hire on 54 points. So I'll go into the candidate's profile where I've got some good information, including their email address and phone number. So I could send them an email, send them a text message straight from here. Anything I do from here, it's automatically tracked and scored. I click send email. The message goes to the candidate straight from here. And as I say, everything they do from there is tracked and scored. I can also see what have they done. So I can see exactly what they've done, what emails they've opened, what text messages they've opened, what pages of your website they've visited, and the engagement points that they got for each of these different actions. And what that means is I know what to say when I make contact with this candidate. I also do have the opportunity in here to add notes and reminders. I just click here, set up the reminder or add in the note. And I've also got email and calendar integration. So any messages between you and that candidate are automatically ordered in here. I can add documents in here, and I've got a dedicated privacy section as well, where you can see what they've subscribed to, their retention date, basis of processing, and more. Other interesting options in here include the different things that you're going to need to build campaigns. So for example, I've got links and downloads. I just click on here, add new, and then I could just drop in a file or paste in a URL and then save that into your content database. It'll give you a URL for that piece of content that you can automatically share onto social media. I can build forms from here. I can build landing pages from here. Let's take a look. I click new, and then it'll give me a couple of template options. You'll have your own template options. You select the template, you fill in the information about the landing page, you drop in the text, you drop in the content assets, save that, gives you a URL for that landing page that you can again just share straight onto social media if you want. There's an email builder in here. Let's take a look at the campaign builder because this is the most interesting bit for me. So this is where I can really automate my nurture campaigns, and I can serve up hot leads to my recruiters. So I'll click new, and then let's say luxury sales execs in Knightsbridge, for example. So nurture campaign. The pipeline I want to use is my sales pipeline. I want new candidates to enter this campaign. I'm going to make it live, and I want it to go on Mondays and Tuesdays because from my experience, Mondays and Tuesdays are the days when people open messages. within this type of job discipline, I want it to go between 8 and 9 a.m. And I'm going to save this. And now I get the opportunity to start building my campaign. So the first thing I'm going to do is select an action. So what I want is send everybody an email. I'll call this email 1, and I will schedule it to go in 3 days' time. And that is a very basic campaign. So what I want to do is put in a lot of automation. So I'm going to click the addition sign here and select what I want to happen. So if the candidate opens the email, E1 open. I'm going to wait 2 days to see if they open that. Click save. And what I want to happen is, if they open it, we adjust their ID score. Email 1 open, and we'll adjust the score by 1. And straight away when that happens. And I also want that to trigger the delivery of email 2 within 2 days, quite soon. I'm going to save that. So the candidate opens the email, their score goes up by 1, and they automatically get the second email. So what happens if they don't open the message by email? Well, what I want to happen is I want them to receive the same content by text message. I'm going to call it text message 1. I want to wait 2 days, just 1 day actually, and get that to them by text if they haven't opened it. So if they then open that, okay, so the decision is if they click on the link from the, so we'll call that link, click 1. We'll give that 1 day, save. Then what I want to happen is that they get 1 point. Text 1 link, and I want their point to go up by 1. Save that. And then if they don't open that by text message, then what I might want to happen is that they get moved into a different pipeline. Or I send in a notification to one of my recruiters, notify 1, and I want Molly to be notified that that person is not interacting with that campaign. So as you can see, I'm already building out quite a smart campaign. So I hope that's been interesting, and feel free to contact me if you've got any questions.